Wake up your soul with a morning crystal. Put it to sleep with a night crystal.
Welcome back! What can I get you?
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? You did what? You actually found treatment for her. But you let them keep the crops? Why would you do a thing like that? They're starving. We're starving. Everyone's hungry in these damned woods. Now I'll have to go bow and scrape to the Grain Commission for help. I don't need it. I wouldn't have needed it if you hadn't gotten involved. How should you know? You've probably never held a shovel in your life. Gods. Fine. I'll go when it's quiet. When no one can see me. But nothing happened here. Understand? That's the spirit.
A hand to aid the other. Succor for those with eyes to see.
Let me at least pay you. It's not much, but it's what I can afford. Fine. But I won't let people think I let you work for free. Take this. A nobleman gave it to my grandfather, I think. Next time they come for my harvest, I'll be ready. I tell you that.
Hello again, friend. Have you looked in on those Zarups? Thank you, friend. I don't need the details, really. Just thank you for your help. I will let the Rangers know that the Zarups are no longer a problem. My guess is that will come as a relief. Take this for your troubles, friend. I suppose we'll get to work replacing these machines.
We'll just come up with another small fortune out of thin air.
Quiet, you.
Have you considered a future in farm security?
Thought we'd lose a farm to dream thralls.
You there! You look like you know know where you're going? Can you tell me the way to Fjord's Market? This isn't a market. It's a bunch of hungry people standing around. Are you sure? Oh no. That's the gate they told me to look for. What happened here? Oh, great. That's the last thing our boss will want to hear. I came here to cut a deal that'd feed Thirdborn for a month. I was meant to set up a supply line. Huh. It's possible. Though the Adirans might not look favorably upon me. I'll think of something. Thanks anyway. Gonna be a long walk back. Better get new shoes.
You emerged from one shore and found me at another. Do you have the stone? Good. The farther it travels, the safer it will be. Even an enchanted stone should not attract the undead. The lake must have imbued it with some power I cannot name. To heal Andra's wound, I must give it a watery grave, commit it to the deepest, darkest ocean. She will forget it there. I will sail for a time. Who knows? I may drift here again. Now, will you return it? I have coin, if it would help. I can afford my boat passage. I need no more than that. Meditate on your choice, then. But remember, Andra weeps for Ione Bratha. You've returned. The Lady of Lament assures me that this is better off forgotten. By helping me, you've helped her. She owes you, and she won't forget that. I will relay that message sooner than you think. So, that is that. I believe my time here has come to an end. Whatever called you to these shores, I hope it reveals itself soon. Until our next voyage around the wheel, godlike.
That's enough mysticism for one day. Let's get out of here, huh? I heard you were stationed in the Deadfire.
Sure was. I was sent out as soon as I was old enough to leave home.
Is it true what they say? That Aethys woke up a dormant volcano?
That was after my time. But wait, why do you want to know?
No reason.
Migrants bring. Please don't start thinking of ways to set off a volcano.
No one is setting off any volcanoes. How would that even work? Oh, I bet I'd be really good at it.
Shadows!
Nice! Good fight. This is mine.
Couldn't have done it better.
Didn't stand a chance!
Quiet as the depths.
The watchtower is a good spot for getting a little private time with your sweetheart. Not that I would know.
Good one!
That'll show him.
in hot.
Never had a chance.
Whack 10! Worse than rough! Worse than rough! Whack 10!
Just like the good old days.
Listen, we'll get to the bottom of this. Not sure how, but we'll get there. I agree that this is important, Masoni, but if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your top priority? You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Captain? A moment of your time, if I may?
Giata? Hey.
Sorry to interrupt. We're here on important business.
Oh, gods, Jata, I'm sorry I didn't see you there. We're almost done here.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
Yes, I'm Ranger Captain Asierno. I assume that the journal wasn't all you found. What do you know? Do you mean to tell me? My gods. Not many people I know could shake Monato off their trail.
You, Verano, maybe Dorso after a good night's sleep.
Don't count yourself out, Masoni. You're a fine tracker.
The trail should point us to the east, but I know not where.
Monato's tracking notes are faultless. Whoever did this is up to something.
Captain, the envoy is already on the trail of our killer. Maybe they can help us track them down.
I was reluctant to hear you out, Masoni, but I think you're right. And I think it's worse than you believe.
How could this possibly be worse?
We're not just dealing with a killer. Someone is plotting against the Rangers to undermine us by taking out our best men. One of us is a traitor to our purpose.
But why?
I have no earthly idea. Aside from the fact that Monato believed there was, you mean? A couple of veteran rangers have gone missing under suspicious circumstances. They were among the finest in the squad. Monato, sadly, was one of them.
Tell her about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved. 2 of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but they're connected with my missing men. And they haven't been particularly forthcoming. Casagrada has the makings of a good ranger, but he's green. Headstrong.
And quick to anger.
I've seen the type. Rash and proud.
Right. Lately he's been pushing to patrol alone. Says he works better that way. But he's not ready yet.
Then his partner, the veteran Verano, doesn't return with Casagrada from the last foray, and Casagrada has fuck all to say about it?
He's a good sort, or he used to be. But he acts first and thinks later. That gets him and Verano into trouble. Dorso is a veteran. She came up with Monato and Verano, but she's younger than them, and an uncommonly talented tracker. Monato was her partner. They had a falling out over something to do with your people, Envoy, and shortly after, Monato disappeared.
She's been distant ever since. Doesn't pipe up much in meetings or come out to the bar.
Nursing a grudge is one thing. Turning on your squad mates is another.
Dorso's also one of the few with the skills to take Monato down, so we can't rule her out. You'd have to ask her.
She doesn't talk about it, not even with the other veterans. I feel like she blames us, but I don't know what for.
I've moved Dorso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure. You're not the ally we expected to find, but I appreciate it all the same.
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
Get the beacon dry. Fresh wood and tinder. We may need it.
I'm not climbing up there. The tower's barely standing.
That tower is a clear view of the mountains, the city, and the sea. You'll defend it with your life.
You're that envoy, aren't you? It's the face. Gives you away. What can the Fjord Ranger's Rising Star do for you, Your Eminence? I already gave her my reports. I don't know what she... Oh, did she want me to give you some pointers? Because I'm kind of an expert in the art of combat. Wait. You think I'm the killer, don't you? Listen to me. I didn't do anything wrong. Verano going missing isn't my fault. Verano is a veteran, and they say he's the best in the squad. But to be fair, they haven't seen my blade in combat yet. We were scouting out the abandoned homestead near Nakotedek when the bandits attacked us. I drew 2 of them away from the fight, and Verano and I got separated. When I doubled back around to check on him, I didn't see anyone. I assumed the fighting was over. I've told you everything I know. No one else seems to believe me, so believe whatever you want. Look for a bridge southwest from Fjord, near Nakotedek. Go west across the bridge and you'll come across the camp. There could still be bandits around there. Be careful.
Hopefully it's not too late for his partner. For both their sakes.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even 1 more minute, I'll probably die. I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service. Asierno really stooped to asking for help. How very unlike her. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols. Monato's always been acting strangely. Most paranoid man I've ever known. Thinks everyone's out to get him. Me, you, your steel garrote. Gods only know why. But one thing's for sure. You won't find him if he doesn't want to be found. He's a competent fool. No different from most of our recruits. And this land is cruel. I give him 6 months. Maybe a year. Interesting. You used past tense. I assume that means Monato's dead. I can't believe it. I thought that canny bastard would live forever. I guess I was wrong. Last time I saw him, he did seem more different than usual. Jumpy. That can't be unrelated, right? I would hope so, for something that important. A traitor, huh? Another one of his conspiracies, I bet. We were good friends once. He would often come to me for advice or for a laugh or two. I wish he had come to get me before scouting out the ogre cave. Sure, Urosk's lair. Monato was obsessed with it. I think he was interested in Vitor, the Animancer who lived there. In any case, he was always keeping one eye on Vitor and Ulrosk, even when he should have been looking straight ahead. It was claimed by an old animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could. I'm surprised someone was able to sneak up on Monato. Maybe it was an Adiran scout. It wasn't you, was it? No harm in asking. I didn't really think it was you anyway. I don't know anything else about his death, but I promise to pass on any information I get. He was a good friend once. I admired him. But he changed. Finally. I was wondering when you'd be straight with me. Let me ask you something first. Why would I kill Monato? I aspire to a little more in life than being captain of this rabble envoy. And I certainly don't want it enough to put a knife in the back of the man who was once my dearest friend. Right. Watch your back out there, envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
Falling outs happen, but she's pretty reserved about it. Maybe that's just her way.
Don't mess with us!
I'll get you! Whack 10! Worse than rough!
I was just getting warmed up.
The terrible loss of life. And for what?
Stay alert. Just in case.
Whack 10!
Here we go!
Swift and rough!
Nicely done!
Swift and rough!
Good shooting, Kai. I thought I had explored all of Emerald Stair, but this is new to me.
and rough! Cool whack 10! Cool whack 10!
Everyone okay?
Remember the strangle route. Be quiet. Ready? Aim.
No swimming, and no drinking for that matter. I think that's Maxim Vidaro, the governor's father. He's been missing, gods, 10 years now?
So he was here all along.
We've got company! Couldn't have done it better. On your right!
On your right!
Coming to the left!
It's been rough!
Who's ready for more?
Naku Tadek is a place of spiritual power. We're sure to find the answers we seek.
Why do they call it that anyway?
Good question. It means ancient soil. Naku Tadek was old when these lands were young. The godless built around Atra pillars. Maybe they've felt a deeper connection to the spirit world. My friend Yatsli is a scholar of the godless. She could tell us more.
Whack 10!
You're gonna take your best shot. Right flank!
Whack 10!
Is that all you have?
Who's next? Anyone?
Stand back. Aye, aye. Unseen, unheard.
Nice, clean kill.
better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Quiet as a soul.
Protect the envoy! Worse than wrath!
Never had a chance. Watch your right!
Many thanks, my friends. Much as I hate to say it, there's no way I could have fought past those bastards on my own. Name's Verano. I'd love to stay and give proper thanks, but Ranger Asierno needs my report. Funny you should ask that. I might know something after all. I came here with Ranger Casagrada to scout this area out. We got a tip that a force of bandits was gathering at this old homestead. One of us must have stepped on a twig because they spotted us right away. When I squared off, Casagrada ran the other way. Said he was going to grab Dorso for backup. I suppose we all have to start somewhere. After Casagrada left, several more bandits joined the fight. They overwhelmed me and took me hostage. I overheard them talking about meeting someone next to a root-strangled tree with a view of the town. They seemed to think their contact was one of the rangers. But that would make that ranger a traitor. See, that's the damnedest thing. I don't know. The bandits have it worse than we do. That's why they are bandits. So they have nothing to offer. With the way trade has dried up, there is no one else here. No Thirdborners, no Paradisans, and certainly no wardens from Solace. There is just monsters. And you. If Captain Asierno thinks there's something going on, there is. She may not be the strongest or fastest of us, but she's got a mind like an awl. I think the word of Casagrada. He doesn't have the temperament to be a murderer. He's a hothead, no doubt. But his ire is for the creatures that threaten Emerald's Dare, not his fellow rangers. And sure, he likes to go off alone, but that's because he doesn't like to be seen practicing, learning. Now Dorso, she's a fine ranger, but I don't know her all that well. I just don't like casting doubt without evidence. Monato's dead. Helia, bless our steps. He was the best tracker of all of us. What a shame. A real shame. Damn. I know Dorso and Monato were close once. I imagine she'll be devastated to hear about his death. Dorso plays her cards close to the chest. The woman's got depths she doesn't let many people see. She's reserved, envoy. That doesn't make her a traitor. What would she even be betraying us for? That's not impossible. Monato and Dorso both patrol alone now, and they can be out of contact for a day or two at a time if they really put their minds to it. And they've been busy ignoring each other for weeks. I can fathom that. They were as close as siblings once. Not any longer, though. Listen, Dorso can be hard to know, but I don't believe she's a traitor. Yes, it was an argument, a big one, about you, actually.
Seems you can't go anywhere without stirring up talk.
I mean, not about you specifically, envoy, but about your people and their presence in Paradise. We were drinking down by the river. Dorso was arguing that we should contact your ambassador. See if he could send some troops our way. Yes, and to keep the animancers in line. Can't say I blame her. I mean, raising our dead to work the fields. That's just wrong, no matter how you figure it. Monato wouldn't hear it. He was furious she'd even considered it. Said if he caught her sending missives to Hildgard, he'd kill her himself.
What? Surely that was just Timbers talking.
I don't think he meant it. Monato's not that kind of man. But when it comes to your people, he has, well, had a hair trigger. You mean Vitor? The guy so crazy even Quilici didn't want him around. I mean, Merle. I guess anything's possible. I suppose Monato hasn't ever said a word against animancy that I can recall. Maybe he sees something in it. Or in Vitor. All I know is Monato used to run scouts for trade caravans between Fior and Paradise. Until the muckety-mucks in Fior had Asierno reassign him to wilderness patrol. Well, I should start hobbling back. Thanks again for looking out. I owe you one, and Casagrada owes us both. If you're in the area, go see Captain Asierno at the watchtower. She'll be glad to see you.
I'm not sure what to make of this, but I don't like it.